It's 11:06, so I'm ready. Huh? Okay. Oh, good, good, good. Hey! Hello, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm so glad to see you this thankful Thursday. Got a lot going on in our little lives over here. I'm trying to do a whole lot. But anyway, my name is Katrina. I am the head baker and chief bottle washer of Little Mama Sweets and Treats. We're located in Augusta, Georgia, where the Masters tournament is going on right now. Today started the actual match. The beginning of the week were the practice rounds, which people come for that. You know, they just want to see um, their people, doing what they do. So anyway, I'm here, you're here, and we're gonna have a good time. We're baking cookies today. I'm getting all of the cookies ready for the shop for next week. And I'm also making some cinnamon rolls. I'm not gonna forget and leave the dough in the bread maker this time. That won't happen. That won't happen. We're not gonna do that this time. But I am going to make sure that the dough comes out. We got cookies coming out, all that good stuff. Um, so yeah, that's what we got going on. It's been interesting this week. I've been a little busy. I am so looking forward to seeing you all on next Saturday. Not this Saturday. Not this Saturday. Y'all show up this Saturday. The door is going to be locked and the lights going to be off. And y'all going to be like, April 18th, a week from this coming Saturday, April 18th. I'm so looking forward to seeing all of y'all. All of y'all. I just looked at the Eventbrite to see how many seats were left. Y'all, you're doing a dang thing. You're doing a dang thing. When I tell you that there's not many seats left, and if you haven't reserved your seat yet, you're gonna wait until the last minute and then get your feelings hurt. Hey, Miss Hazel. Okay, true. So you're gonna get your feelings hurt. That right up there, that right up there. Make sure you take care of that right there. Okay, go ahead and scan that QR code. You can find us on Eventbrite. If you go to Eventbrite, look up Augusta, and then Little Mama Sweets and Treats, you'll see it there too. Okay, so I'm telling you, you do not want to miss. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be amazing. Don't want to miss it. Okay. Next Tuesday, of course, they'll be back with the Passports and Palettes podcast. I have no idea where they're going, but I'm excited because I know we missed a whole week. So that means we actually had to, be domestic. Rude. But yeah, so Palettes and Podcasts, Palettes and Passports and Palettes podcast is going to be coming back next week, next Tuesday. Also next Wednesday, I believe it's Wednesday, the 14th, the backyard at the Home Depot backyard. You're going to want to come out if you're in the Atlanta area or anywhere near the Atlanta area. Come check us out. Come help us out. Come, root for your girl who's going to be doing a pitch competition there. One Backyard Way, Atlanta, Georgia, on the 14th. It is called Founders Live. So if you have a business or want to see what other businesses are in the area, check it out because you'll see a lot of people. You see a lot of different things going on. You can show that graphic, babe. You see a lot of different people. The chick down the corner, her name is Jasmine. She's amazing, absolutely amazing when it comes to uniting different business owners and being able to network. So you're going to want to check out all of these people. They are wonderful people. They've got a lot to say, a lot of good information out there. So, check it out. And, you'll see your girl out there pitching Little Mama Sweets and Treats. And of course, we plan on winning. That's what we do. We plan on winning. There's only two founders that will be pitching that night, and I'm one of them. It's an honor to be chosen because it doesn't always happen. I do apply for a lot of competitions, a lot of grants, and things of that nature. And I don't always get chosen. I know. How dare they not choose me? But I don't always get chosen. So when I am chosen to compete or to be a part of something, I'm honored to do so. Also want to keep in mind, if you are in the Oxford, Alabama area, just, little future, Oxford, Alabama area. I'm not competing, but I will be a speaker at a business conference on April the 25th, 4th. It's on a Saturday in Oxford, Alabama. So we're going to be traveling there. Um, okay, passports and pallets won't be back next week as of yet. Okay, all right, that's good to know. So no passports and pallets next week. You're just going to have to wait and see when they come back. How about that? They will be back though. They will be back because size window seat, business class needs to travel. Um, I'll be baking cookies today. All of the cookies you can find on our TikTok shop and in our online shop. Listen, everything is there. You can go check it out. Order to your heart's content. I have shipped or am shipping everything that I have that has been ordered so far. So if you ordered this week, your stuff is either on the way or will be on the way today at the latest. I know I normally don't ship on Thursdays, but this one that I am shipping, I know they'll get it by tomorrow or Saturday at the latest. So that's why it's getting shipped. Otherwise, it would have got shipped yesterday. And I got one that's going overnight. So I know that one will get to its location also. Like, subscribe. What is it? Like, share, subscribe. If you're on TikTok, hey. If you're on Facebook, hello, and on YouTube. So if you're on TikTok, go ahead and tap that screen, let the little hearts go, float up to the air and do all the things that they do. And let the hearts do all that. And then if you're on Facebook, like and subscribe. Subscribe to the page. It's free. It's free. If you're on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe. Okay. Again, if you're on YouTube, if you're subscribed to our YouTube page, you can be part of what they call the Cool Kids Club, and be able to come up while I'm on live and talk to me while I'm in here baking and doing all the things that I do. So, hey, go ahead and do that. Knock that out. If you have a question for me, go ahead and post your comment on Facebook or YouTube. I will see some of them on TikTok if you're on TikTok. But if you have a question, hit me up on the comment section on Facebook or YouTube. And my wonderful producer, who is also my sexy husband, y'all can't have him. He's mine. And I'm crazy about that one. Anyway, he will make sure that I see or somebody I know, if he doesn't do it, then he will make sure that I see the question, answer your question, and try to get it, get your answer fairly quickly. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to go into the other table. So let's get started. We're going to get some cookies in the oven. We're going to get some cookies out the oven. And we're going to, I got some out the oven. I had some snickerdoodles that we made earlier. Like I said, everything that I'm making today, I'll let you know. I already baked the white chocolate macadamia nut cookies. I already baked the chocolate chip cookies. Right now, I'm doing, these are oatmeal raisins. That's wonderful. Doing oatmeal raisin cookies. So the shop is going to have its due of cookies. I thought these were caramel, but that's okay. That's good. That's good. They like that. They like the oatmeal cookies too. So we're doing some oatmeal raisin cookies next week. We're doing, I try to have 3 to 4 different types of cookies at the shop, at the coffee shop. That way, people can, get what they like. Prayerfully, they can get what they like. These rings, let me tell you about these rings. These rings are sent from God. Okay, I promise you they are. So all you have to do, I use a 24 scoop, which is, I think, a 2-ounce scoop, and, put them in the refrigerator. And then after they get cold, I put them in the freezer. You can keep your dough in the freezer for about 2 weeks or so, give or take 2 weeks. You grab the rings. Give or take 2 weeks. I know I have more rings. Oh, there they are. I'm just using things up. Okay, so these are the snickerdoodle cookies. You see how easy the rings come off? And they're about to get reused just that quickly. Dave, you might want to queue up a commercial in here in a minute so I can put these in the oven. And then if somebody wants to come up, they can do that too. But all you have to do is just put them in the middle your already pre-portioned cookie dough in the middle. First of all, these are snickerdoodles. These are amazing. Y'all see these? Y'all see these? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. They say, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. So these are gonna go in the oven for my oven at 325, 330 for 22 minutes. I'm gonna stick these in the oven right quick. We'll be right back.
Guess what? I got a package today from Lil Mama Sweets. I ordered from her. She makes sweets, okay? But listen, my package came and I'm really excited, okay? I ordered the red velvet cheesecake brownies, okay? And can I just say, I'm excited to try this and taste this because I love red velvet and I love cheesecake. And when I saw that she had this, two of my favorite things put together, I had to order it, okay? Packaging was nice. I've already unboxed it, okay? And I put them in the fridge. 8 comes in the package. And listen, let me tell y'all, they come nice, wrapped so nicely. Do y'all see the size of these brownies? It's 2 brownies in here, okay? One there, okay? Huge. So, listen, I dropped some on there, but listen, first of all, it's so moist, it's so soft, and hold on. Lil Mama, what did you do? Y'all, I ain't even ate dinner yet, but listen. Just go order. Okay? It's too late to order for Thanksgiving, so that's on you. But go order. Phenomenal. She's black business owner. Sweet lady. And y'all, she put a foot in these brownies. Like, just go order at this. Just go order, okay? Just go order. She ships. She sends it to you. Just go get it. There we go.
What is going on TikTok? It's your boy Ray, all the way from the South Side of the A. And as always, today is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice in it. Yes, we will. The time is now 22:12 or 10:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this fantastic Friday. And I just wanted to come and say what's up. I might edit that first part out, but I might not. Anyway, but we are on treat number 5, which is of Lil Mama Sweet and Treats, which is the Grandma's Southern Tea Cake. Now, I wanted to have like some tea or something with this, or some coffee, but like it's late at night. It's late at night, and I don't want no coffee. 1, 2. The only tea that I have is gonna put me to sleep. And please hold. All right, I'm back. So I made me some tea, because I thought about it. I have to be at work at 8 in the morning. And here I am making TikToks at 10 o'clock. Anyway, so here goes the cookie. Or the tea cake. I'll let you have first bite. I'm sure it's good. All right, let's go. Mom, go on. So biting into that made me realize that I have had a tea cake before. Oh, and compliment the tea. Ugh. Just like the name, honey. My God. My goodness. Like, I don't want to make a mess on my camera, but little mama, little mama, I thank you so much. You know, I think I'm gonna be real honest. I think this is my favorite out of all of them. Now, as y'all can see, my reaction to all the other ones down. But this tea cake is so simple, but it's so, it's so. Oh my God! Like it's so good, so simple. It's not too sweet, but it's it's sweet enough. It complements the tea obviously, and has a nice like amount of crunch on it. Like, but it pulls away so good from the cookie. Like, she did her big one. So, y'all, go over and blow my good friend, Lil Mama, up. She does sell on TikTok Shop. She ships, and everything. So, with that being said, Lil Mama, thank you once again for blessing me with the box of treats in Black History Month. But I had the option, I mean not the option, the opportunity to indulge in Melanated March. I love you. Continue to do what you're doing. Remember that God got you, baby. Remember that God has you, and you going there. I don't know what there is, but you know what there is. So I'm thankful that you're always being a blessing to me, and I'm ready to come down and get in the kitchen with you, little mama. I love you. And with that being said, remember these 3 things, or 4 things rather. I love you, God love you, but you better love your damn self. But the most important part, mind the business that pay you. Peace out.
Yes, mind the business of page. I tell you what. Thank you so much, Stacia and Ray. Y'all don't know how much y'all just, you bless my heart. You bless my little heart. So what I'm doing right now is getting the everything ready for the cinnamon roll dough, since my yeast has bloomed. How can you can't just stick yeast, when you're doing yeast rolls, you can't just stick it straight in the thing. You have to let it bloom. And if it hasn't bloomed, then you need to give it time to do so. How about that? Okay. So yeah, you know, gotta give it time. Gotta give it time. And it looks a little weird, if I have think about how it looks. So if I look at it too long, it looks like totally meh to me. So I don't do that. Trying to look at it too. 'Cause it'll weird me out. Don't do that. Okay, so I use a little bit more milk than what yeah, I remember the dough. How about that? I've got some that's sitting in, because I made them yesterday and didn't get to it. So it's sitting in the oven room, if you will, getting room temperature. It's been there since earlier this morning. And that's what it's doing right now. But this is gonna go in there, and it takes about an hour and a half to be ready, and then I let it sit and rise again, and then of course I go through the whole process of doing what I do, and then let it rise again. So I have a couple of different risings that I do when I do cinnamon rolls, because I like them to come out nice and soft and big and fluffy. because nobody wants a hard cinnamon roll. I mean, that's a cookie. We're not making cookies. Not with this. We're not. So we'll try to get as much as that out as possible. And if you want the recipe for cinnamon rolls to be made in your bread maker, I only make the dough in the bread maker. Everything else, you see me, you'll see me in a minute. Rolling out some dough and kneading it and all that kind of good stuff. So I only make the dough in the bread maker because I don't like to tie up one of my mixing bowls for this. So let me go stick this in the bread maker. I shall return. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I know you're probably wondering, well, why do you mix it up a little bit? Why are you mixing it up if you're going to stick it in the bread maker? The bread maker is not perfect. And let me grab my thing here. Because your bread maker is not perfect. And what happens is some of the flour or sugar or something like that will get down to the bottom and all the liquid won't get to it. And the way it mixes, it's got a little paddle attachment, thingy on it. And it doesn't, get down to the bottom. So, I make sure that the liquid gets down to the bottom and everything gets all nice and happy in there. And then we, keep it moving at that point. Okay, so what are we doing next? Next, we are frosting this little mini. I'm on the table. I'm gonna be on the table for a while. Um, Frosting this little mini um, banana pudding cake. So that's what we're gonna be doing next. We're just knocking everything out this week or today. A lot of stuff getting knocked out today. So, pudding cake. This is gonna get shipped today. Like I said, because I know where it's going. It should get there and be fine. Even though I did have somebody, and if that person is watching me right now, let me apologize. Because you received your banana pudding cake. You ordered a mini banana pudding cake, and you said it didn't come as advertised. I pack these fairly well so that they'll stay cold. It may not be, well, I can't guarantee it's going to be cold when it's safe front porch outside. Okay. Like if it's in the middle of the summer, I do my very best to make sure that they stay cold because the frosting is a buttercream frosting. You don't want your frosting melted. You know what I mean? However, I do pack them, with lots of packing to make sure the stuff doesn't move. Again, I cannot guarantee that it won't come a little, just a tiny bit smushed. I'm working on the packaging to fix that. So I do apologize that your cake came a little, I think if I looked at the picture correctly, you hadn't taken it out of the plastic, the shrink wrap that I had put on it, but you didn't like the way it looks, so you asked for your money back, and it was granted because we do that. That's the kind of customer service we have. I don't argue with customers. If you're not happy and you want your money back, you can have your money back. Yes, you still got to enjoy the product, which again is also part of our customer service process. I'm not gonna, again, argue with you about sending a cake back. That makes no sense to me. I can't resell it. So you might as well take it and enjoy it. So I hope that you at least tried it and enjoyed it. We got two of those links. Oh, so I hope you at least tried it and enjoyed it, and that you liked it. If you did like it, please leave me a favorable review on TikTok. I'd appreciate that greatly. So if you could do that for me, that would be wonderful. The mail lady's here. Mail person. I'm assuming it's a lady. The mail person at my house is a lady, so I assume all the mail personnel are. women unless I see something different. But yeah, we got a mail lady at my house. So, but the mail person is here. She'll be stuffing something through the door. We don't have a mailbox here at the bakery. It's a slot in the door, which lets you know the age of the house. I guess they didn't get packages like that. Packages are left on the front porch, which is fine because we're here often enough. And my next door neighbor is here all the time as well. She's got cameras and all that, so we don't have to. I don't have to worry about porch pirates in this part of um, Augusta so much now. Where we used to be, yeah, that wasn't. I didn't get anything delivered where we used to be. Not unless I knew I was going to be there to receive it because, yeah, I remember David Crackhead, right? Yeah, David Crackhead. That should tell you everything you need to know. David Crackhead. And, you know, yeah, he's been going through some things too. If any of my friends, followers, or whatever are in the Minneapolis area, shoot me a DM. I've got a situation and I might need I need some insights as to how to go forward. Just need a little insight on how to go forward. So if you are in the Minneapolis area or know somebody that can possibly answer a question or three, then yeah, hit me up. Hit me up. No, 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 no. We're not moving. No, we're going back to where you were. This cake is not set. It's moving off of its thing, and I don't need it to do that. Definitely don't need it. So you see, I'm just frosting the cake, then I'm, making it nice and curvy. That's what I'm gonna do is put cookies on it. And another way for cookies, this is a banana pudding cake. And banana pudding cake has another way for cookies on it, right? I'll put another way for cookies on it. And then we're gonna stick it back in the cooler and let it be good to go. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, my mama.
How you
Good
doing?
morning. Good morning. I'm hanging.
I'm glad. Mm-hmm. Took me
How's
a
them?
while. We'll
You're
come back.
making you're making my favorite. You know that, right?
Well, I'm glad that this is your favorite.
Well, everything you make is my favorite.
You sound like Sean. Sean's like, it's my favorite. I'm like, but you said something else was your favorite. Yeah, that's my favorite too. I
Mm-hmm.
said,
Mm-hmm.
sir, I don't need everything to be your favorite.
That's okay. I love it. I love it. How's your morning going so far?
I'm pretty good. Okay. True's has an appointment with his ENT
Mm-hmm.
person. He made sure, if nothing else, you know what, I have to give it to him because some men don't take the time, and I'm not throwing shade at anybody because my husband is one that goes to the doctor before I will. Um,
Mm-hmm.
he makes sure that he stays on top of his health. He goes to all of his appointments with everybody that he's contracted to see to make sure that
Mm-hmm.
he gonna be straight. So you don't ever have to worry about
That's a
anything health wise happening to him.
that's a good thing. I usually make Daryl's appointment. He don't fuss though. He goes. He don't fuss, but I make the appointments.
He says everything is fine. It's just his annual checkup. That's what I'm talking about. Some men, don't do that. I want to, kind of give you your kudos, sir, because some men don't do an annual checkup. You know what I mean? They wait till something falls off, and then
Yeah.
they're like, maybe I should go to the doctor. Yeah, your arm is missing, sir. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Let me go stick this in the freezer. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, and I got an extra snickerdoodle cookie sitting there looking at me too. You know how hard it is not to eat that?
I got jealous watching them tea cakes. I wanted one of them.
So do you know how difficult it is not to eat that?
Mm,
If
I
anyone
wouldn't.
is sitting on the table saying, "Hey,"
It wouldn't be difficult. I just pick it up and eat it. It would not be a problem.
yeah, I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good today. I had enough of other foods and stuff this past week, so I'm trying to be mindful
Mm,
that I cannot have everything. I can have most things, just not everything.
right. That's true.
Drew said, "Good morning, gorgeous Miss Cheryl."
Good morning. Good morning. I'm going back to my water aerobics next week.
Oh,
I like it. I like it a lot because it doesn't hurt when you finish.
that's good. That's the main thing. When you exercise, it's one thing to there's if there's such thing as a good pain, you don't
Mm-hmm.
mind that. Especially if you haven't moved your muscles in a while and your muscles are doing one of these numbers. What are we doing? What is this? We don't do this. Um, but when you've gone to the point where every time I'm here there, every time it's painful, then it makes you not want to do it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. That's one thing because I have the bad back. The water
mhm.
doesn't put the pressure on the back, and I get the exercise and everything. It's fun though. She makes it a lot of fun.
That's good. That's good. This
And
is going to be.
until she tell you, you gotta sit on a noodle. Took me a while to learn how to just sit my tail on a noodle.
Okay. Say what?
She gonna be out there in her two-piece bikini.
And no,
Uh,
ma'am, no, sir, no. If I had got one of Grandma's old things with the long legs,
Heck no. True says water aerobics are an intense workout, though. You don't be tired after it.
mm, I just want to lose some weight. I need to lose some weight. It's very hard for me to lose weight because I have thyroid trouble.
Hmm.
But I be trying.
Yeah, I know hanging out with me does not help me. I'm well aware
Mm,
um, that anything having to do with Little Mama Sweets and Treats is not helping anybody with their uh, struggles as far as weight loss is concerned. I
mm,
don't, but that's not my concern. It's about me.
mm. I mean, usually, like when I get stuff, or I still take the dog for walks during the day. So that's my walks.
Mhm.
So as long
Got to
as
set
you
my.
get, I got to
I
get
gotta get
down.
this in the oven. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on just a second. We finish doing this right here, and then I gotta get these cookies out of the oven. Oh, please.
Mhm.
Let those cool for a minute. Then I'll take the rings off, and we'll make some caramel cookies today.
Yeah,
Caramel plain cookies. I told you
yeah.
I revamped the recipe a little bit. Let me tell you how good these cookies are. They are absolutely amazing.
Shh, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Absolutely, absolutely amazing. I'm like, yes. So that's not going to be on the menu for the tasting though, because y'all have those. We're tasting stuff that hasn't been tried yet. That's what we're
Okay.
doing for the
Okay.
tasting. That's what we're doing for the tasting. Stuff that has not been tried yet. Okay, so this is the bottom layer.
I'm sure you'll have no problems.
Oh, I don't foresee, the couple of the desserts are a challenge for me. And I kind of
Mm-hmm.
like that. I like it when I can do stuff that I haven't done before.
Mm-hmm.
And it challenges me to kind of expand my skills a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, tell them about our challenge.
Oh yes, we have a challenge. We have a challenge.
Okay, what's the
Um,
challenge?
the challenge is to find a recipe, or if you know of a recipe, you got one somewhere. You know, your mama and them, your aunt and them, somebody in them has a recipe. I haven't seen you do it before, and I'm not talking about the lady that Well, you can do it. You can do some stuff too if you want, but basically the challenge is find a recipe that you think I can't do.
There isn't one. I'm
There,
pretty sure there's
there's
not
some stuff out
one.
there. There's some stuff out there that I'm not well versed on. But give me the challenge that you think she can't do this one. I know she can't do this one.
Okay.
Go ahead, challenge me. Double dog did.
Okay, baklava.
Baklava. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
All right. Mm, I like that. It's
Baklava.
tedious though. It's tedious as hell. I'm telling you.
Yes, because it's similar. If I remember correctly, I haven't made it, but I know it's similar to making croissants. And croissants is
Mm-hmm.
Um, they are. It's not that they're okay. Let me rephrase that. Croissants are not a pain. It's time consuming,
Right.
and
'Cause you-
the way my patience level is set up, you
mm-hmm.
know, I
You
have
got
to. That's something I would do on a Saturday. I wouldn't do that, during my normal weekly, getting orders out and things like that. Baklava is something I would do on a Saturday. I come in on a Saturday and try it, and
mm,
go live while I do it. So what I do is we'll put that on the list. That's one. And when I make it, I send it to you.
oh, oh. My leg
Okay.
is shaking. My leg is shaking.
So for those of you out there listening, if you think you have a recipe out there that you have not seen me try, and you said, "Nah, girlfriend can't do that one." I see her doing a lot of stuff, but I don't think she can do that one. That might be a little much. Now, let me give a caveat to that. I don't want you sending me stuff that they do in the Parisian dessert shops. That is so not my lane. Okay, I'm
I'm
not even going to pretend that it is. You'll see the Parisian pastries and things like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's not, because it has to be something that I have the tools to do here.
okay.
Baklava, I can't. I mean, that's something I can't, because that's right along the lines of punch keys and punch keys and
Then
all
don't
that kind
do
of
that.
stuff.
Then don't do that one. Don't do that one. What's the other one? The trying to think what the name of the that you do make. Well, I think you make it. I think you said you make it, but I can't think of the name right now.
It'll come back to
Um,
me.
yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Tell them the
So
one I gave you this morning, babe.
what?
Excuse me.
Tell them about the cornbread.
Oh, oh yes. Now,
Mm-hmm.
my husband and I are having a friendly debate. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
friendly debate.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks that I should. He thinks that I should. I'm trying to get this done just right, y'all, because this is just a crumb coat, and I want to get it. I need to go grab the other things. He thinks that I should make sweet cornbread, kind of like Jiffy, if you will,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and put blueberries in it.
Mm.
That was the wrong answer, Miss Cheryl.
It's all right. I'm
See,
a cornbread head, and I do sometimes add things to cornbread.
Charred lemon and maple upside down sponge cake. Okay, challenge, challenge. We're gonna write that one down. Hey, can you write that down for me?
Morning, and that's what
Charred
I want to.
lemon,
I tell you the morning glory, the muffins
morning glory muffins. Okay. We'll put that
instead
on
of the
there.
baklava because the baklava is tedious.
Okay, morning glory muffins. Gotcha. We'll put that on the list too. But he said that because he likes, my niece makes a cornbread. It tastes like cornbread, but it tastes
Sweet.
kind of like sweet, but it's cornbread. It's sweet. I
Mm-hmm.
put it in the mind of Jiffy because Jiffy is sweet.
They
Hold
have
it, Bob. Let
another
me grab
one.
these other. Let me grab these other layers.
yeah, it's basically a yellow cake, but like cornbread, so it's like sweet cake. Yeah, we got
Mm-hmm.
you.
Yes,
Yeah,
too. We hear you.
I'm gonna wait till little mama gets back because I need her to hear me say this too.
But yeah, I was throwing that at her because they have the cafeteria over at the VA, and
Mm-hmm.
they sell
So,
regular food. I was like, I now they sell the food with the
Little mama,
cornbread, and that cornbread is crap.
The cornbread, there's a cornbread, not Jiffy, is KRUTEX or something like that.
oh
Now
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yes.
that's actually sweeter than Jiffy.
Katrina, can you hear me?
Yes, true.
Good, true.
No, I want to hear her answer. Okay, good.
You know what? True got FOMO real bad.
Yeah, look, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Let me tell you this real quick. When you said find something that you can't do, I knew you fucking lying. I knew you fucking lying.
What did he say?
You can't say that loud,
I'm
man. We
not
on
repeating
Facebook.
that word.
We on Facebook and YouTube. You can't be talking like that. I can't bleep you out.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Okay. I'll tell you on the back end. I'm gonna call you.
Anyway, it was a strong thing that you were not. There's, in other words, I think he's implying there's nothing that you can't make.
Oh well, there's a few things. There are a few things. There aren't many recipes that I've come across that I don't think I can do. I mean, I look at it and I'm like, yeah, that might be a little difficult. But I think after a couple of tries, I can probably pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but this charred lemon and maple upside down sponge cake. Sponge cakes have always been a challenge for me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good one, Quiet. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna put that on the list because I want a list of things.
I like lemon. I like
I
lemon
told her,
cakes.
I want a list of things that we can try.
I told her a lemon blueberry cornbread muffin.
Mm-hmm.
I said that would be busting right there.
And just let her make that morning glory muffin, and you'll be very happy. In
Okay,
the
I
morning.
might be frozen on TikTok. Am I frozen on TikTok? I might be frozen on TikTok. Yes, he does have FOMO. Yeah, I know. You got FOMO real bad.
There you go. You're moving.
Frozen FOMO.
You're moving now.
Yeah. I'm moving. I'm moving.
Ashaba came in on Yellow's Live. He was telling us about coin collection.
Okay.
He does it really heavily. And
Uh-huh.
he was giving us secrets to finding coins that have value and stuff.
Oh,
So he asked Yellow, he says, when you do certain things or you have certain segments, can I be one of those segments with my coins? So I think Yellow enjoyed it.
yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Need to call Shop. I haven't talked to him in a minute.
You know.
I think True is having technical difficulties on this end.
He's too busy having. He needs to stay behind where he's at. He's in the doctor's office. Stay behind the doctor's office and finish. Let them do what they do, sir.
Dad, what's up, boy?
Mm, I started to say something, but it'd be real wrong.
Dub's in the room, babe.
How you doing? Hope all is well with you today. This second chocolate cake that I'm making is going to one of the ladies at my church. She
Is that the one that likes the layers?
yes, but she said you don't have to do like 8 different layers. I'm like, praise the Lord. She said because it ended up being what, which it is most of the time. If you do it right, ended up being more frosting than layers.
Mm-hmm.
So than cake. So she was, do it like that. This time just give me like about 4 layers. I'm like, okay, no problem.
Well, she went in half. Okay.
Yes. So I had done I think 6 layers before. So she
Mm-hmm.
was like, yeah, we don't have to have quite that many.
Okay.
It was a big old cake. I said, yeah, it was a little hefty. Um, So she anyway, she ordered two. And one of them is a key lime and the other one is the yellow chocolate cake that I'm making for her.
Yum.
I just thought it was funny to me. And she said, no, no, we don't need all of that now. You're doing too much.
Well, I only did it because you asked for it.
Right, and I remember, how my aunt and them used to make them just like that, and it was,
Right.
hers were 6 or 8 layers,
Mm-hmm.
little just like I have right here, and she was like, no, that was too much, so we don't.
Mm. My grandma would make an 8 layer.
So I even have pans that will make, or I did it one time. I think I sent them back. So I'm like, that's too much. The little
Mm-hmm.
layers like this, I'll just cut them. I'll just make a regular layer cake and then just cut these in half. And then
Mm-hmm.
we keep it moving from that. If I need 3 layers, then I'll do 3 layers. But
Mm-hmm.
um, but this is actually be the equivalent of a 2 layer cake. It'll just be a little higher because turn that over. It'll be a little higher because it's the layers are cut and they're frosted in
Mm-hmm.
between.
I think grandma used to cut them, like you said. She wasn't gonna make 8 layers. She would
Right,
probably make, yeah, just cut the cakes, if I remember correctly.
right. That's how it ends up getting done. Is just cut the cake.
Mm. I love that when she made it. I also love when she would make just the candy, the caramel pecan candy. Oh God.
Mhm. That's pralines. If she would do that,
Mm-hmm.
I've made pralines before. Not one of my fun things to do. I've done
Mm-hmm.
it just so I could say that I did it, and I made
Mm-hmm.
it as a topping for my sweet potato pies one time, and that was
Ooh,
a hit.
wait a minute.
Yes, pralines on top of the sweet potato pie. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
I've
ma'am.
never had that. Wait a minute, Melissa.
I have some friends who are from New Orleans who showed me how to make pralines. 'Cause,
Mm-hmm.
she put the thing on Facebook. She goes, "Can anybody do this?" I'm like, "That doesn't look too difficult." It says just a sweet potato pie with some praline topping on it. And she said, "Yeah, you got to make the praline." I'm like, "Okay,
I've
give me
never
the
tried
recipe,
that.
show me how to do it." She sent me the YouTube
I've
on
never
how to
tried
do it.
it, but that sounds amazing. Maybe I'll
It
do that.
is very sweet. So, if you like if you just like regular sweet potato pie and you don't like it super sweet, the pralines add, a whole other level of sweetness to it.
So pull some of the sugar out of the pie.
Uh, that takes away from it. I mean, some people like
Really?
it just like that. I'm
Okay.
just saying, if you're one that doesn't like desserts that are super sweet, and that's me. I taste it and I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, "Yeah, this is super rich for me. This is good, but this is,
Mm-hmm.
kind of rich for me." I
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to really like enjoy it like I want to, because
Mm-hmm.
I can between me and the nephew, we can let go of a sweet potato pie easy.
Well, I know he's a sweet potato head.
Yes, he is.
He
He's
must
the
be
one
getting
that
to be
told
a
me.
big boy now.
Yeah, he is. He'll be 10 in
Oh my goodness.
June.
And getting
Yeah, he'll be
chunky.
10. He but he's funny to me. He said I asked him if he wanted to do my homework for me, and he
Mm.
said, "No, I'm good. I'm good." I said, "Not even for a sweet potato pie." He said it would take more than one.
Oh. Okay.
I said, "Well, in that case." And then, of course, his sister heard me talking about it yesterday because I was joking. I said, "Cal said he won't do my homework for me unless I make him more than one sweet potato pie." She goes, "Well, if you order homework," I'm like, "Sure, you can't do my homework. I already know you can't handle it."
Mm.
I was asking Cal being funny, not that I actually was going to let him do my homework.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to tell you right now, I know you can't. If I'm having trouble with it, I know that you definitely. And I'm not saying that she's not smart enough to handle it. I just know that she would have trouble
Mm-hmm.
and be ready to throw the computer, the book, the everything else, out the window before it was
Yeah.
over with.
Yep. That some of that stuff can be very frustrating.
Yeah, I told y'all I question my life choices every other week. So, but we're
Mm.
close to the end of the semester now, and now we're working on in my English class, we're working on the research papers, and she actually let us out of class early today. I was
Okay.
surprised.
What
My
did you
husband,
do?
she's one that will wait until I don't want to, give up class time just because, I'm like, man, let us go. Let's go. Okay. It's
What
going to be
did?
mad when you're less of an instructor if you don't use every single minute of class time. You see, it's twice
Yeah,
a
I was
week.
surprised they got out early today. I was like, what the heck? You're out of class? She'll never let him out of class early.
Well,
Never
that's.
class. So, and then I have
That's
the flip side of my accounting class. He may not
mm-hmm.
come. He'll tell us, "Oh yeah, class will start at 4:30. We'll start at 5 today." I'm like, sir, I got things to do.
Well,
I got things to do. And so if I leave class early, don't be mad. I told you, you got me until about 6 o'clock, and then that's it. So if you don't start class until class will start at 4:30, you don't start till 5, then you still got me till 6 o'clock on most Wednesdays.
mm, he said, "Don't be pushing it. He
Mm-mm.
can make the rules. That's the bad part."
He And we got a final coming up, or a big test coming up next week. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a capstone project, if you will. So he was
Mm-hmm.
going over what was going to be needed for that. And I was like, okay. And he let us out of class early last night too. We're at the point in the semester where either you're getting ready for finals or finishing up projects, or there's not a whole lot more instruction that needs to be done at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we're at. Let me go stick these in the cooler. I shall return with.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna try to see if I can't make you an avatar picture so we can put up here.
Knock yourself out. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Okay. Done with that and that. One these off. And then we get to the key lime cake and then get the other together.
It's funny. My son loved all kinds of candies when he was younger, and all of a sudden he was like, "I don't eat that. It's too sweet." I was like, "When did you change? When did you flip the script?"
It happens. I was a big anything that didn't have any candy that was chocolate and had chocolate and caramel, or
Mm-hmm.
like Kit Kats. I like those. I like what's it, the candy with the Rice Krispies in it. Chocolate candy with the Rice Krispies in it. I like the $1 million bars. I like those.
Mm-hmm.
I liked, basically anything that, if it had chocolate and like a crunch, but not nuts
The
or
Nestle
chocolate.
Crunch Bar.
Yes,
What's
the Nestle
yes,
Crunch, those are
yeah.
my favorite. So
Mm-hmm.
I would eat those now. I'm like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you can
Mm-hmm.
keep those. Oh, we got chocolate syrup outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
My favorite was the Scores Bar. I love
The
that
what?
thing. Scores Bar.
Huh.
It's toffee, chocolate covered toffee,
Oh, okay.
hard toffee. I love it. Sometimes they even make it at home.
All right.
I used to make it for the kids because I really didn't allow the kids to eat too much candy.
Yeah.
So I would make certain
My
things
kids
for
were,
them.
I think my kids the same way. In fact,
Mm-hmm.
Taylor didn't have her first like processed sugar, if you will, until her first birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember it was so funny. I remember it so clear. She, we let her have the cake, the smash cake you do for the babies, and we let
Mm-hmm.
let her have the cake. And she took one bite of that cake, and she took it, and she said, looked at us like y'all been holding back, and then went to town on that cake. Of course, she was sugar wasted within about an hour. Oh,
It's like Kalani had her first jar of fruits and
really?
she had peaches. You should have seen the look on her face when she got it. She was like, "What is that?" You could see it all over her face.
Right.
and
It's like
and
when the light comes on, it's like,
yeah, yeah,
y'all been holding back on me.
and then she was holding out both arms like shaking, like where is it? Give me back. She's such a sweet girl. She's a
Have they
sweet
moved
baby.
already?
Excuse me.
Have they moved already?
Yes, they've moved, but they're not. The house is still being built, but their house sold quickly,
Oh,
so they're renting. They're staying with some family until they finish the house. So I'm sad, but I'm happy also because
right.
I,
Because
like,
you want your babies to do well and get
yeah,
good food and do
you
all the
know,
things.
and they really did it to be around family who have children.
Mm-hmm,
Like so Kalani can grow up with her cousins and stuff. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. I enjoyed my cousins to bits. I love them to bits, you know.
mm-hmm. I feel that way the same. I wish my
Mhm.
kids, we could have been somewhere where my children could have, grown up with their cousins. They have friends that are like family now,
Mhm. Mhm.
um, that are just as close as family, if you will. But it's
Mhm.
like, having those cousins, you know what I mean,
Mhm.
around. And they were able, my kids were younger because my brothers made me an auntie before I was out of elementary school. That's
Oh,
how
okay.
that's the age gap, we have.
Mhm.
So they they don't, so they're not as close. They know
Mhm.
their cousins, of course, but they're not as close as like I would like them to be.
Mhm.
But it's to me it's still altogether lovely because it's like almost like they don't miss a beat when they see them. They get together and they're like, oh, yay. Now some of my in fact, one of my nephews, well, two of my nephews are grandparents. So,
Mhm.
my children aren't even having kids yet.
Mhm.
So
Wow.
What's that you making now?
this is key lime. I'm frosting a key lime cake.
Yum.
Frosting a
Now, now,
mini key
now
lime
that's
cake.
another thing Mr. Darrell loves.
This is also Carter's favorite cake. So we had to make sure we get one to her soon. I might try to put one in her ambassador box. We'll see what we can do.
Mhm.
I've already got her box ready. I just need to ship it out. But I'm not shipping their boxes today unless I can get them, next day or second day because today is Thursday and all of them won't get it until Monday if I ship it today and I don't leave it sitting like that.
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't like it when it does that. I have no control over how UPS does their stuff, even when I do say second day. I can't. I have no control, but I do have control over when I send it.
Right. Right. But yeah. I enjoyed growing up. I had two brothers, cousins that were brothers,
Mhm.
and we did everything together. We played football, we went swimming, we went to the movies, we rode motorcycles and stuff like that. So it was fun.
Yeah, I have some cousins that I'm very close to,
Hmm.
especially when I was in, high school and college. I didn't live out here. My family, my mama's family lived out here, lived here in Georgia. The majority of them were here. And
Hmm.
they when I did come out here to go to school, my eldest cousin taught me how to drive a stick. I know he was probably like, I'm gonna get this girl out of my car because she gonna ruin my transmission.
I think I did that to somebody.
I know he was probably thinking, I need to get her out of my car. Let me get her out of my car. But they were always down, and the ones that I'm closer in age to, we were always down for the shenanigans. We get together, and it's like we could have been years since I've seen them, but I see them, when we would get together, like I had just seen them yesterday. We would be all over the place doing everything. I know his mom is the one I'm talking about now. His mom is the only living sibling of my mother now, and I
Mm-hmm.
know they were my mom and Miss Belgia probably like. Where are those? Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. Ain't no
Mm-mm.
telling. Mind your business. We out here doing stuff.
Mhm.
And then when one of us got old enough, to drive, there's no telling where we will be. We'd be everywhere.
The aunt that raised me was the oldest living sibling. My mother was, my mother died, and then there was just my aunt. The rest of the 10 kids had gone. Um, I don't know. The only thing that was sad, like when my mother passed away, those two were close. My aunt just grabbed me and said, "Just you and me, baby, just you and me."
Yep.
Mhm. It's like, yep. Now that's a person you couldn't pass a baby to her and try to get it back because she'd keep it.
Okay. Let's get these rings off these. And I get the rings off of these cookies right here. I need to make some more chocolate frosting, but I might do that later
Uh,
on.
Those the caramel cookies.
These are the oatmeal raisin cookies.
Oh, okay.
Those um, allergies. Gotta love it. The weather is beautiful. I love
Mm-hmm.
beautiful weather, but it doesn't always like me.
But it's heavy pollen out there.
Yes, and my white car has a nice dusting of yellow on it.
Don't you hate that?
Oh my goodness, that's how I know when it's that time. We call it the pollinating.
Mm-hmm.
I know
But
exactly when it's that time because my face will start itching, my nose will start running. Yeah.
that's Daryl. That's Daryl. It's
Hey,
really
Dorian.
him.
Say what?
I was saying that, hey, Dorian, she just came in the room on TikTok.
Hey, Dorian. So we're gonna. I'm gonna put these in the other room because we're gonna package these. These are going to the shop next week. And I'm gonna do the caramel cookies. So we'll have 4 different types of cookies available.
They'll be
People
happy.
should be okay. Yeah, they should be happy. 4 different types of cookies, 3 different types of cakes. Actually, probably 4 because 2 of those cakes will be pound cakes. We've still got some lemon pound cake left. Believe it or not, we still got some lemon pound cake. So we'll have that and regular pound cake and red velvet and German chocolate. So I still got some German chocolate left. But we're
Mm.
also making a birthday cake too. So we'll make some of that and have it ready to go. I've got cinnamon rolls on deck. These cinnamon rolls that I'm making today, I think I'll make those. Oh, I forgot to take the lemon curd out the thing. So these might just be cherry cheesecake. We'll put the cream cheese icing on it. So those might be that. Let me take these in here.
Mm-hmm.
What I've been loving lately, just eating a little sweet treat. Nothing too crazy. Just a little, just a small little sweet treat like this. Eat it. It's great. Just after dinner, after lunch, after a big meal, I just want something sweet, just a little sweet. Just to wash it down. So it's so good. You should try it sometime.
There,
Doesn't
look at
matter what it is. It
there.
could be some cake. It could be some chocolate. Just as long as it's a little bit sweet, and it's a little bit treat. Ah, you know what I mean? I sound like the lady that says the quick snack. Just a little quick snack.
Mm-mm-mm.
I love that lady. She's a very nice lady.
Ooh, there's some little sweet treats.
Hmm?
Oh, that's the German chocolate cheesecake.
How did that go? I have to try that. Mm.
Where is these are chocolate? Oh, all of these. Oh, good. All of these are stuff. Yes. Oh, these are stuff. All right.
Dorian said, stop, we making her hungry.
Huh?
Dorian said, oh, stop, she's hungry.
These rings make life
I see.
um
They are definitely, you are getting your money's worth out of those. I can tell you
yes
that.
I am. Yes, I am. And Sean has to wash them every day, so he's like, yes, she is. Believe
Yeah, I
you
hate
me,
those things.
she is.
Dude.
I don't see a problem with them personally, but you know, what am I?
Now, if you slightly grease them, would it be easier and nothing would get stuck?
No, it's the cookie because I know these I take off. I generally try to take the rings off
Mm-hmm.
before the cookie cools all the way, and it
Mm-hmm.
comes off. It comes right off. There's no issues. The
Okay.
issues come when I let them cool, especially like these that have caramel in them.
Mm-hmm.
I let them cool, and then the caramel sticks to the ring, so then I have to kind of wiggle around it to get it off and not tear the cookie up. So
Okay.
that. Other than that, I really don't have a problem. It's just a matter of after you use them, you want to wash them because you don't want to let them sit overnight dirty. You got
Right.
cookie at the most. I'm gonna have crumbs, like just a little bit of the cookie remnant, if you will. Um, on them, but you can reuse them like I have for several times. The only time I wash, like these are all chocolate chip based cookies that I've done pretty much with these rings today. So to me, it's all the same cookie. Now, if I were to do like uh, uh, like the peanut butter cookies, I wouldn't mix those because I don't want cross. I want to try to limit my cross contamination as far as peanut products and things. So let me go stick these in the oven. I shall be right back.
Okay, so I was supposed to make a video of the box, but I already ate the white chocolate macadamia nut cookie, the Twix cookie, and the
I
sweet
want to go
potato
to New
pie.
York for a slice of pizza.
But what we got left is the sweet potato cinnamon roll,
Let that play.
some
Hmm?
icing, and the
Oh, looky, looky.
old fashioned pound cake. Ooh, feels very airy.
Mm-mm-mm.
But this is what I got left out of it. Everything else was delicious.
Yum.
Because we kind of ate it already before I remembered to record. Thank you, little mama. It was good. I'll try the rest of this later.
Papa Son, how's it work out for you
Good
being in the
morning,
bakery
my
all the
babies.
time?
So, we are on
You see how
treat
big I was?
number. I forgot. I didn't make the other videos, but FYI, that sweet potato snickerdoodle, mm, the Twix brownies to die for. The Twix chocolate, the Twix cookie, and the chocolate chip cookie. Look, my son stole half of that cookie. So what I got left now is I have the Biscoff cinnamon roll and the sweet potato pie. Now I'm waiting on my ice cream so I can eat this. However, we're gonna have our tea cake. First, we got our tea. Okay.
She's really in slow motion.
Ooh, it's blueberry. This might be the blueberry muffin. Oh, it smells good. Mm.
She needed a moment.
First of all,
Mm-hmm.
wait a minute. The little hits of lemon. Oh my god, this is here, honey. Try this.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this with my cup of tea while he sits over here and makes a mess. Mm, damn, should have took the seeds out of my damn lemon. And I'm gonna try not to eat my last two treats today. I'm trying to savor these, but I am about to order me another Tabernacle box because listen, it's just hitting. And the bad part is my son seeing the emblem on the side of the box. So he's like, next time he sees this, he's just gonna take the box in his room, and he's not gonna let me know it got here. They trying to rob me from my ship before my shit even get here. Listen, so little mama, you got to let me know when I make an order that you ship my order, so I could be on the lookout before they rob me from my ship. All right, deuces. But if y'all want y'all sweet treats, I'm gonna tag in the bottom. Go find her. Go get you some sweet treats, freshly made. And if y'all want to see her make them, every morning, 12 to 2, she's on live in the bakery,
Well,
making these
11 to
sweet
1.
treats. Everything from scratch, everything made by hand, fresh, never frozen unless she's shipping. She'll freeze it after it's done to ship it to you. But again, all products are fresh. Okay? I'm tagging her below. Get your sweet treats today. Okay, 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 okay. Deuces.
Woo. Let me tell you something. Um, Hearing these never, first of all, never gets old to me. Um, but secondly, her son need to find something safe to do because trying to rob his mama for her order is not it. I can tell you that right now. Um, that's not safe, son. I would strongly suggest you find something safe to do.
Really? Because he be
That
trying to
ain't
hijack her stuff.
right. Don't be trying to hijack your mom's stuff. I'm gonna let you know right now that is not safe. I would
Mm-mm.
not. If I were you, I wouldn't do that. But do you, son? Do what you do. If you
Like they
think
said, go play with your toys. Don't play with your mama.
right, go find like we tell our kids all the time. Go find something safe to do, baby. Go find something safe. That ain't it. But yeah, she has ordered a few times. I met her husband before they got married.
Mm-hmm.
They came to see us when we were close by their home where we were on a food truck tour, if you will. And they came by to see us. And Tommy had the yellow chocolate cake, the one that I just got finished frosting. And
Mm-hmm.
he said, yeah, this right here. I need
Mm-hmm.
this in my life today. The whole cake, not just a slice, the whole cake. I'm like, the whole cake? The whole cake.
Well, well,
Thank you
dang.
very much. So for that, I wasn't able to go to the wedding because it was supposed to be his groom's cake, and that I made for him, and I wasn't able to go. Sean and I were not able to go to their wedding. We had some other extenuating circumstances that kept us from going to their wedding. But I sent it to him, and he sat there on the bed and ate it.
Oh my God.
She FaceTimed me. She says, "I want you to see this."
He said, well, it's mine. I ordered it.
And he's like, "I don't see a problem." I said, "I don't see a problem either, sir. If you're enjoying it, the kids did get some. So he didn't eat like the whole thing, but he did get first dibs on it. But after the kids got to it, it was a serious wrap after that. So I said I was gonna put cherries on this one too. Right, right. So we don't put the cherries on top. Okay.
Mm,
Do we
that's
have?
gonna be
Let me not say I have cherries when I don't have. Oh, I do have cherries. Yeah,
that's gonna be good.
yeah. Let me put the cherries on top.
Wonder how that would be
Hmm.
if you make those and put lemon curd. and then put the
I
cherry.
did. I did. That was my original thought to put the
Mm-hmm.
lemon curd in it. But
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. My lemon curd is in the freezer right now. I didn't take it out. I think of things
Mm-hmm.
as I'm baking. I don't always, unless I know that I'm making something ahead of time, then I'll take it out, make sure that it's room temp and ready to use. But a lot of
Mm-hmm.
times I'm thinking of things on the fly. I'm like, oh shoot, I got this. Why don't we do this? That would be great. And the lemon curd part will have to come another day
Mm-hmm. That
because
sounds so good. It sounds so good.
it was the cherry. It's cherry, lemon cherry. So lemons
Mm-hmm.
and cherries go together. Lemons and actually any of the berries go
Mm-hmm.
together. It's that the tartness of the cherry kind
Mm-hmm.
of shooting of the lemon. The tartness of the lemon kind of
Mm-hmm.
counteracts sweetness, of the cherry. Especially when you're using like I'm using a cherry pie filling. Um, so anyway, the lemon curd. The last time I used lemon curd, I had it out. So the lemon curd is in the freezer because I didn't want it to go bad. I still
Mm-hmm.
wanted to use it, so I put it in the freezer. So it's sitting there frozen right now, so I can't use it today. But next week we'll try to. I've got some. I can't tell you, but there's gonna be some lemon curd and some stuff next week.
I mean that's like one of my favorite things.
Yeah, and I found how to make lemon curd. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I also noticed that lemon curd if you make it, is a little runnier than the kind you buy in the store.
Mm-hmm. I
You can
love
buy it
it.
in the store, of course, but it's
I
a
want to make it
little,
homemade.
the curd is a little looser than what you buy in the store.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I like it. I just thought about that when you said you had the cherries on there. I was like, I don't know. Maybe I was in a sourpuss mood because I said lemon. But it just sounds delicious.
3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. Put these together like that. Make those sit down. Sit down. And then other people are like, why do you push it down? Because that way I know it is really.
Mm-hmm.
And it also, if it didn't get smushed out enough, the air pockets didn't get smushed out enough, because the yeast is active, so it's going to make it rise. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we want your cinnamon rolls to do what we call a second rise, in the pan,
Mm-hmm.
whatever pan you're using. So it's going to do a second rise. I'm going to stick the cherries on top of this. And these will be nice and puffy. And then when I put it in the oven, all I have to do is basically go bake in the bread. It takes about 20 minutes max for everything to be done. So these are going to be real good. Put these cherries in a bowl. Like, scoop them out.
Mm. Trying to figure what's for dinner tonight. I think I'll make a meatloaf.
Make a meatloaf? Okay.
Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and maybe some Brussels sprouts.
I like a
Yeah,
good meatloaf.
we coming to your house.
You tell
Right.
me.
I like a good meatloaf. If I can
Mm-hmm.
find one, especially if I don't have to make it.
That always works for me too. If I can go to somebody else's house and eat it, but
I don't have to make it. That makes it
sometimes
even
that's
better.
those are like one of my dinners when you really want something that's like comforting.
Mhm.
I don't. What's that? It's a cheese. What is it? It comes in a little round circle, and you get a couple of them in a package. Boysen, I think.
Yes, boarding cheese.
Yeah, yeah. I put one of those in there. It's sour cream and chives. I put that in my mashed potatoes.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Okay.
so it's good.
No, that's good. See, we're gonna make the drive. We're going to Miss Cheryl's house for dinner.
You are always welcome to come to my house. I'll do a dinner for you for no problem. That would be my pleasure.
Daryl will be like, yes, company.
Mm. We have some company. And he's just a quiet man. I'm not so quiet. He's a quiet man. He likes that, but he likes adult company. I think he got tired of the kids because when we had so many kids in our house, it was like, oh my lord. And
Anyway,
everybody called me mom, no matter where I was. Mom. I look and there'd be a
right,
Chinese girl and she'd be going, mom, and people be looking at me like, huh?
we have it the same way. In fact, Easter Sunday, our son came over and cooked dinner and
Mm-hmm.
invited, a few of his friends over. I'm like, how you gonna invite your friends over to my house when you cooking? And what is this? He's like, well,
Mm-hmm.
I'm cooking. I'm in town. They came by. My jokes. Pops, how
Mm-hmm.
you doing? I'm like, how are we still at the kid house and the kids are grown?
Mm-hmm. We always
Still the kid
have.
house.
Still the kid
We
house.
look. It was bad enough we had the kids. Then the next door neighbors go, I can smell what you're cooking. Give me some. I'm like, go away, go away.
Okay, so let me wrap this up and let it sit on top of the ovens and do its rising thingy.
Mm-hmm.
And do your rising thingy.
And they used to laugh at me because I'd put on my parka and go in the backyard and barbecue in the snow. I didn't care. If I want, if I
Shots
wanted
back,
it, I
friends
was
back,
going to
people
get
back.
it.
Where were they? Where were you? North,
If I wanted it, I was going to get it, one way or another.
What you say?
shop was somewhere, and you had friends that did that. They barbecued in the snow. Who
Mm-hmm.
was that?
Oh,
Maine,
I was
North
in
Dakota,
Utah.
one of the places.
Utah.
Utah, one of the cold places.
Yeah, I barbecue whenever I felt like it. You
Yep, yep. Okay. Well, this is going to sit for a moment. The cookies that are in there, the caramel cookies, are going to come out in about 8 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It's I am going to. I've got a phone call I got to make and some business I got to handle. As per always.
I get to clean up that kitchen that she just messed up.
As per usual, I've always got stuff to do because it's just me and Sean. Oh, but
Mm-hmm.
help is coming. Help is coming. Help is coming.
Help is
So,
coming.
huh?
Help is coming. Erica's coming back.
That too. She'll be back. She said she'll be back next week. Her life
Okay.
is doing whatever it is that she does with her life. She's got
She-
a new job, so that in school have had her busy this past couple of weeks,
Okay.
and this being next week, she could have come this week, but she's working full time because I don't pay rent. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, I'm gonna cut this a little short, tiny bit, just about 30 minutes, right? I think about 30 minutes in.
Yeah. 30, 40.
Yeah.
About 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sue's gonna come back and look for you.
I know he'll be all right.
I'm like, where'd they go?
He'll call me. What happened? Listen, bruh, when stuff
Um,
has to get handled and only you can do it, then you have to do what you got to do, right? But I
mm,
will see you all. I might see you all on Saturday. It'll be just on TikTok. I won't go live on all three, I don't think, unless my husband wants to play producer again on Saturday. Um, but I appreciate you. I appreciate everything that you all do. As always, be kind to somebody. Find somebody, be kind to them. You have no idea what they're carrying most of the time. And a lot of times people are carrying stuff and still smiling. So be kind. Cost you nothing to be kind to people. Hug a tree, smoke a tree, drink a tree. And I'll see y'all on Monday for sure. Bye.
Bye.